What's good with you people? LordTool in the motherfucking house. Today, I want to talk about me and my wife. We got this ongoing debate, and the funny part about it is that our physician, our pediatrician for our children, and our physician, we all go see the same doctor. He actually said that I was correct. Okay, I give you a little backstory of what I'm talking about, so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Our oldest daughter, she's 4 years old. She has, I don't want to say she has asthma, but I've never had a kid, you know. She's my first one. She's my oldest. She's 4. They say they get sick a lot. She has a problem with coughing. She has to have a nebulizer, and it seems like she's at the fucking doctor's office at least once a month about the shit, you know. And what it is it's not really that she feels sick. It's that at night when she's sleeping, she'll start coughing so much that she throws up. And this goes on at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's hard to get her to go to school after that because she's been up for 2 hours in the middle of the night coughing, blah, 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 blah. You get what the fuck I'm trying to say. So we're constantly taking her to the doctor. We're trying different things. Trust me, you know, I could take some advice, but I promise you, we've probably done everything from humidifier to dehumidifier, Vicks on the feet. I mean, dusting all the time. There's only so much you could do before you realize, hey, she's just gonna fucking cough until, you know, something comes of it. Or, and it's not like it's a chronic cough. It's when she gets worked up. So it could be asthma related. They're trying to find that out. But anyways, sometimes our doctor is, well, I say sometimes, a lot of times he's booked because he's pretty much the most seek after doctor in our county or district or village or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he's hard to get appointments with. And Heather, she was just going to this other guy. He's an older gentleman, probably in his late 60s, early 70s, and he's been giving our daughter the same fucking medicine for like a month and a half, 2 months. And I finally got to the point where I was like, well, let me look what the fuck he's giving her, because I didn't really do the doctor shit too much. Heather would take Zoe and I would keep the baby here, you know, or vice versa. But most of the time Heather would take Zoe. So one of the medicines that he was giving her was a steroid, like Prestacedone. I can't fucking pronounce this shit. I'm not a fucking doctor or chemist or whatever. But anyways, some kind of steroid. So I Googled it. And they do give it for bronchial issues. But what's funny about it is that it says the number one side effect is it kills your immune system, pretty much, to say it in layman's terms. It makes it where your body is weak to sickness. Like it's susceptible to get sick. And what happens is she gets better and then goes back to school and then gets sick. Well, I said to Heather, hey, doesn't it make sense that she is probably losing her immune system due to all this steroids and antibiotics that y'all keep giving her, and they're not working? And what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? It don't make any sense. You're pumping her full of these steroids. I mean, she's going to be like Barry Bonds up in this bitch in the next fucking couple months. You know? And I'm not cool with it. And this is how I try to break down to my wife and to anybody, okay, when it comes to medicine and being sick. All right. When you go to the doctor and they give you a certain medicine, and each doctor decides what they feel is best for whatever symptom you have or whatever they feel they diagnosed you with. Okay, so you get the medicine, you don't question it, you take it. If you read some of the shit and some of the side effects, you would question whether it was just better to tough out being sick for a couple days than to fucking have these side effects. Because let me tell you something, some of these side effects, man, I mean, like, for example, Tylenol. Tylenol, if you take it, okay, let me backtrack. I didn't mean Tylenol. I meant aspirin. Okay. Aspirin, if you take 2 a day, you're fine. You take 4 a day, you're fine. But once you start going past that, and if you're doing it continuously, it starts messing with your liver. And there's actually a symptom, I can't think of the name right now. Y'all can look it up. I don't really give a fuck. once you start taking aspirin, aspirin can actually make you forget that you're taking it, believe it or not. Like, have you ever, think about it for a second, have you ever taken some headache medicine and then like, I don't know, later on during the day, you're like, did I already take it? And then you're questioning how many times you did take it. You know, but some people, man, they just keep taking it and don't realize it. And next thing you know, the motherfucking liver and kidneys are shutting down. And that's real shit. And what my point in the whole thing of this is if you got a little bit of a headache, it might be better to try to tough it out, or maybe drink, you know, a couple glasses of water, take a hot shower, you know, try something else holistic before you get into medicine. Because, you know, especially a lot of these new drugs, I don't know how the fuck I missed that guy. I remember him killing me. I know I'm jumping off topic, but I remember that guy killing me, and on my screen, he wasn't laying down because I was trying to find where the fuck he was. But when I watched the replay, I'm like, what the fuck? He was right there in front of me, but I might have missed him. Anyways, that would have been 21-4 instead of 21-5, you know. But my point, get back, I'm bad about that. My point in the whole conversation is this. My doctor, our doctor, ended up telling her when they went to the doctor that he saw her chart and saw how many times that the other doctor was giving her medicine and steroids, and he looked at my wife and he said, do you know what the definition of insanity is? And my wife said that she knew exactly what he was about to say because I already fucking said it to her. And she was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, when you do the same thing over and over and expect different results. And it's obvious that it is not working for her, right? I mean, she's in here right now sick again, and you're still trying to fucking give her antibiotics. So but see, the thing is we went back last week, or at the end of this week. It was like Wednesday or Tuesday of last week, excuse me, and she went back to Dr. Flowers, and he gave her steroids and antibiotics again. I don't care about the antibiotics. They were different antibiotics anyways. But my thing is she was like, well, I'll give her the steroids if the antibiotics don't start working. What mind frame is she at? Am I in the wrong, or is she in the wrong? What are y'all's thoughts on this? Holla at your boy. LordTool out this bitch like a motherfucking boss.